I've been looking for a love like you, for a love like you. Oh, oh. I've been looking for a love. It's changing. It's becoming the body I want to be. It's not perfect yet, and it's going to take a long time. I know that. But I'm on the road. I'm on the path. It's like I've been drowning my whole life, not knowing whether I should even bother trying to save myself. It gives me validation in that I now know I am not crazy. I have not been imagining this whole little boy locked inside a cage inside myself and not been able to come out. It's not me gaslighting myself. It's true. It's real. I now feel the changes of that boy being allowed to come out and be free. And it has changed everything. It has changed my reference points, my point of view, my understanding of myself, my love for myself. I finally feel comfortable in my own skin, even though my body, I haven't had top surgery. Now I know there is the other side. I can see it, I can smell it, and I'm starting to touch it. So it's that validation of faith being restored in the hope I've been having and keeping myself going, that it hasn't been in vain, and that I'm not crazy. I'm just trans, baby. Life goals. Got gifted this today from Tabo at Next Level here in 4th Avenue, Melville. They are so nice. Ella is totally blissed out. Check this dog. Growing pains. Yes, I have been experiencing growing pains. The first one was actually in my hips. I thought it was a bit weird because I'd never read of anyone else having that before. And I've actually had hip pain before, but this was different. It felt like my hips were changing. I could be wrong on this. It could just be general hip pain that I would get as a 46-year-old woman, But there has been something happening there. Something was happening there, But there has been something happening there. Something was happening there. Acne. I knew it was coming. I've done the research. I knew I was going to get acne. I knew why I was going to get acne, and I knew it was important. And I wasn't too phased with, getting that teenage boy acne skin, because I actually don't give a shit what other people think about me at this stage of my life. And this is my transition. This is my process. I am in my cocoon, getting ready to come out as a butterfly. So whatever. But what I didn't expect was how much I would want to squeeze everything. Now, that's also a very girl thing that all women get at some stage of their life, and actually all throughout their life. And it's part of preening a mate and cleaning and stuff. It's an animal instinct we have. So when I started getting all these juicy squeezies, I just wanted to squeeze everything. And I actually started really fucking my skin up in certain places. And why that is important is because I realized where I'm really fucking my skin up and causing scarring, I don't really care about scarring, but that scar tissue, the beard's not going to grow out nicely. So I'm really fucking up my beard and making it patchy by screwing with my skin more. So we've been trying to do that less, trying to look after the skin better because, life goals, sexy beard, right? This is one of the reasons why we're doing this. So I gotta make sure I don't completely screw myself in the ass there and end up with this patchy beard and acne scars and shit. Yeah, it'll eventually grow out, but hey, I'm 46. I don't have that much time. I don't have 30 years to grow a perfect beard. I want to have it in 5. Other physical changes, bottom growth. Now, before I decided to transition, this is one of the things I was most afraid of. I was most fearful, wary of, and it's one of the reasons why I didn't jump into it, it's one of the reasons why it took a while to decide to transition. Once I had realized, once it had become a readily available, easy thing to do, I was afraid of bottom growth, and this I now don't understand why. So I'm not even sure if I can explain it, because now I look back and I'm like, it made no sense that I was afraid of bottom growth. Bottom growth is amazing. Now, if you don't understand what bottom growth is, I will get into that in another video, but basically it is your clitoris growing into a mini micro penis. So you grow your own little penis, and it's amazing.
The first time I got my period, any cramps, I would have been like, hysterectomy. My doctor would be like, can't do that. I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna myself.
It's horrible. People really...
Every month, Mary?
I know.
Every month?
I know. It's and women just deal with it.
And not having tampons readily available falling from the sky, which they should.
And they're like, well, I should plan for nausea this day, and the next day I should plan for not doing anything physical. Some people have these extreme cycles where they have insane pain. What is it? Endometriosis?
Yeah.
Where people have like extreme regular pain.
Last but not the least, actually I should have led with this because this is the most amazing physical change I've had in my life. And that is 2 months into therapy, my period. God, no trace, nothing. It's gone. I haven't bled in like a year and a half. That's amazing.
What is it with you guys and your need to dirty everything up?
I don't know. Maybe it's just testosterone.
The sexual journey has been an interesting one. Firstly, libido. I suddenly had libido, which was amazing. Okay, just to give a reference point there, I've been on bipolar medication for a very fucking long time. On consistently, I'd say the last 10 plus years. But yeah, on and off, say the last 30 something years, 30 plus years. And one of the reasons I often went off my medication was that it kills your libido. Now, I'm a Scorpio. I am by nature a sexual being. Now, over the last 10 years of me being single and consistently on my medication, I would masturbate maybe once every 2 or 3 months, just because it was a matter of like, I can feel my body needs that release. Starting testosterone, I found my sexuality flip very quickly. With the rise of libido, I have been having sex with other people. Not as often. I have been having sex with actual other people. Not as often as I masturbate. But yeah, I've been, smashing a bit, which has been amazing. I mean, it's not about good smashing or good sex or whatever. It's about actually having sex and having that experience with, not your dildo. I've been able to do this as well because with testosterone, I find that my whole self, I've become less shameful of having sex. I don't care about covering my body anymore. I don't feel the shame of what my body looks like anymore because the way I see my body is different now. I also don't have, so most of my life I have presented as a butch lesbian. Although I've never really felt like a butch lesbian, I settled into the feeling the box of being a good old duck. Everyone saw me as that, and it was just easy to identify as that. And in my 30s, though, I was introduced to something magnificent called RuPaul's Drag Race. And besides from just blowing my mind, it started making me realize that yes, I do have a femininity that I love exploring. I like dressing up weird, I like wearing makeup. I mean, I've even had my eyeballs tattooed because, mascara comes off while you party. And although I don't party anymore, I now feel my femininity so much more and in a light that I understand it. Back in my 30s, I started believing that I was a beautiful gay man stuck in a fat dyke's body. Starting testosterone, I started realizing how true that feeling really was. Because although I have spent my entire life having penis envy and being proud and fine about it, but I was a lesbian, and then I started thinking, am I bisexual? Because that kind of fitted. But now I realize I am just a gay man. So my sexuality has taken a bit of a flip, a bit of a change. It's also kind of cool because it makes me realize also, no matter what gender I am queer. Life goals. Stick around because straight after this is a little film review, a little edits I put together for you of a movie you have to watch. It is called Nimona. It is fabulous. It is full of gayness.
He's perfect.
I'm a girl just like Because it ain't that kind of kingdom. And this ain't that kind of story.
And the kingdom will change forever because of one man.
Ballister made the most of that chance, graduating top of his institute class. A class that includes none other than
Ambrosius Golden Loin.
They're gonna love you. Like I do.
Yeah, but things are about to get weird. We start stabbing.
No stabbing.
Slapping.
No!
Oh, I like where this is going.
I hate to say it, but you make a pretty good bad guy.